This video is recorded and edited on Bunurong land. I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this place and also the custodians of the place where you are watching, wherever you may be. Womanjika, g'day and welcome to a How Many Fingers review, where we have a focus on accessibility and fun. Today we're looking at Wild Hearts, an action role-playing game, or RPG, developed by Omega Force and published by EA. Let's get into it. First up, we're looking at accessibility. The amount of accessibility options in this game are greatly appreciated, as they're quite extensive. The key features that you'll find in Wild Hearts are Screen Reader, which enables text narration for on-screen menus with adjustable volume and speed, Colored Vision Deficiency Support, which gives you options to adjust color palettes for better visibility for any players with color blindness. There's text size customization, where you can adjust the size of text in menus and chat logs. There's camera controls, which you can invert and adjust for camera sensitivity. There's motion blur toggle to enable or disable motion blur effects on the screen. Subtitles will be displayed to show speaker names. There's audio adjustments you can make to control individual volume levels for dialogue, music, effects, and voice chat. And there's also key mapping, which lets you remap the controls so it can suit your personal preference or your accessibility needs. Another way that I find accessibility in this game is the various weapons at your disposal, but I'll get to that when we look at gameplay.
How did I get roped into this?
In the story of Wild Hearts, you are a nameless hunter who must embark on quests to hunt down massive monsters known as kimono in the land of Azuma, a fantasy world inspired by feudal Japan. You have left your distant homeland because of warring samurais and a decline in kimono hunting. After the opening tutorial, you head to the town of Minato and begin assisting the destitute town by hunting kimono for materials and help it flourish once more. As you progress, more areas will open up to you, and completing requests from townsfolk will earn you rewards and further the story.
Now, stay down!
On first look at the gameplay, it can be seen as a little repetitive. You leave your base with a weapon, hunt your desired big beast, and then use the resources of that hunt to improve your weapon, rinse, and repeat. Something that keeps it refreshing is that each biome has several different kimono that can also have elemental differences that you need to account for. Unique to Wild Hearts is also the karakuri, mystical boxes and contraptions that can be combined in certain ways that then transform into useful tools for taking down the giant beasts. As raised before, there are several weapons available to your hunter, and each of them handle in very different ways. While you have your usual staples of katana, sword, maul, giant hammer, and bow and arrow, you also have the bladed wasaga, umbrella, and my personal favourite, the clawed blade, that lets you live out your Attack on Titan fantasies. I brought the weapon variety up as part of my accessibility observations because I find some handle better than others for me, depending on their moves and button inputs, and it might be the same for you too. Finally, there is some great fun to be had by playing online. When you start fighting a kimono, the call will be sent out across the internet and can be answered by others who are playing at the same time. Up to 2 other players can join in the hunt, so 3 of you are working together to bring down your target, and you all receive the materials when successful.
This should do it.
I will say, I really enjoy playing this game. Outside of the story, it's so easy to quickly dip into a hunt, either your own or someone else's, and have an adrenaline rush that comes from it. The music is great, the villagers that you meet and help and grow with are delightfully engaging, and your story as the hunter grows along with your journey. Enjoyment can dip if you join a hunt and the person hosting that session is either away from their keyboard or doing something completely different. But you can really easily return to your own game through the menu or complete the hunt yourself if you are comfortable doing so. That said, these are few and far between in my experience, and so are more of an annoyance. Wild Hearts is a great romp of a hunter game and recommend that you give it a go if you're interested, particularly given it's been out for a few years, you'll probably be able to find it for a cheaper price. As far as a rating, I give it a giant beaver with a tail made out of lava and you have an umbrella with razor blades. That should tell you everything that you need to know. Hope you enjoyed this review and let me know which games have accessibility options you think I should try next.